Yo, what is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Endgame. This episode being the 8th episode, I would believe it is. And today, or in this episode, it will be a little bit of a full-on talking, boring commentary episode, but with that announced, I also have a special announcement to make. I will be making 7 episodes in a row, or uploading 7 episodes in a row every single day, from obviously this week, Wednesday, until next week, Wednesday. And as of recording this current episode that you're watching, it is the 8th of July. And I think this episode will be uploaded on the 5th of August, if I am doing the math correctly in my head. Obviously right now it's, like I said, the 8th of July, and the current episode number that this series is on is 3 or 4. I don't know. But anyways, I'm doing this, or uploading daily, with essentially 3 weeks of advance, so that I can catch up more to catch up closer to real time. It sounds better in Swedish, nutid, present time. Because obviously, this being the 8th episode, I have almost 4 weeks of spare time before this video should be uploaded, right? Which is also why I upload one episode every Wednesday, as I have mentioned in previous episodes, so that I simply can just have a video each week and not be like I upload every single video after I make them, and then it's like you have 10 videos in a row every single day and then 5 months with no video. Because that could happen, kind of like the Sir Widwin Let's Play, besides the server or PC in general being fucking boring, I guess. But anyways, I will be uploading every single day from this episode until the next Wednesday. So that is this episode plus 6 more episodes, and then we will kind of return back to one Road to Endgame episode every single week. And as of recording this video, I have hit 1,000 subscribers, which is very weird to begin with, but fair enough. Thank you guys for subscribing. Don't necessarily think that it makes any sense, but I'm not complaining. So along with that, if there is any form of special 1K subscriber video thing that you guys want me to make, do let me know. But I will not be making what was it called? A chess giveaway. I will not be giving this game any more money, actually. Because I feel like there's no reason for me to buy chest or buy plat on this game anymore. Because every single server I play on, apart from Gwyd, obviously, I have way too much money or gold that I don't really have any use for any more gold. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm not trying to flex or anything, but that's just the reality. So yeah, chest giveaway is kind of out of the question, because I also don't necessarily want to give DECA any more money, because I don't think they're doing a very good job with the upkeep of this game. And I know everyone complains, but people still buy hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of chests every single year, which is just fucking stupid. So anyways, this is not a DECA rant. I really couldn't care less. But having said that, if you guys have any other suggestions for a 1K special, let me know. If you are still watching at this point, let me know, because I don't know. But anyway, back to the actual subject of this video, Road to Endgame. And as you guys can see, I am level 98 as of now, and it's taken me in total 8 episodes to get here, obviously. If you have been watching all the episodes all the way through, shout out to you. That is pretty fucking cool. But right now, the objective is to just continue with the repeatable quest up until Kelpie Horns, get through Kelpie horns, get through the stuff that you kind of need to go through in Otherworld before you unlock the what's it called, Razor Claw quest. And then I'll be doing Razor Claw all the way up to level 134. And that obviously works really well with my current setup, my current elixirs, my current gold state, etc. We can check out the auction house and stuff in a little bit. But yes, I'm trying to obviously save as many elixirs and resources as I can to make it all the way up to level 134 before using any of this stuff. Let me just see if I should just bang out some backpack expansions. I don't think this gives 10 spots, but oh well, who gives a shit. So yeah, with that said, this is the current loadout. This is the current gear setup. We have the long shot ring waiting for us at 110, along with this helmet at 110, and then we have weapons. We got the bow of the undefeated at 130. So that's kind of gonna be the setup for the next 40 levels, I guess. We are now on killing all of these 4-star mobs in Fingles and Caro, which can be very hard to kill on your own actually. But before we go and do that, as you might notice, this is going to be a fully on, live commentary episode, as will the next 6 episodes when I'm doing these daily uploads, because I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to think and do stuff at the same time. Anyways, nothing special. We do have some discs, but I should also be able to 750 fucking K for this. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck are these prices? Like, you got shielding bands for 1 mil, and then you just have this guy, Hector Luis. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Speaking of Hector, he's in my clan, or I'm in his clan. Yeah, I got invited to this clan, and I'm just popping off in here. I don't really know what's up or anything. But anyways, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Every single video episode from these daily uploads will be live commentary, like I said, which also means it's gonna be kind of all over the place, like this one is. But you're getting a video every single day, and I am gonna try and explain pretty much everything I do and stuff as good and detailed as I can, because now these videos are getting a little bit more entertaining, or specific I should say, because like from level 1 up to level 98, which I am now, it's kind of just the same fucking shit. You follow the main quest line, you might do a little bit of lixing or just leveling on your own. It's not until you get to like Kelpie Horn quest and everything around that, and then up until Razor Claw, where it gets a little bit more interesting. And then after Razor Claw, it gets really interesting, because then it's free for all. It's every man for himself. You gotta somehow get from 134 up to essentially 230 on your own. There isn't really any repeatable quests that are worth doing at those levels. So if you're lazy, you might log on and do bounties, and that's it. Or you're gonna have to lix, and obviously to lix you need gold to buy lixes, and then you also need upgrading your gear and shit. Speaking of gear, this is the loadout, and yeah, I'm still using the first questline gear. I got the Dark Shadow breeches pants as well, and then I have these things, which I actually got from a little boss that I killed with Uruguay, with Hector Luis and the boys. in Stonevale, which you will have seen in a few episodes ago. But yeah, anyway, so obviously I'm gonna try and figure out if I am gonna buy and farm Warden and Meteoric drops on my own, or if I reach out to people in Relentless, because obviously it's not necessarily a huge favor to ask for these drops. And if I can ask for them and get them, then obviously you can as well. Because I'm obviously trying to keep this road to endgame as neutral as possible in terms of like, is there a feeder clan on this server? Then I can join it. In this case, there's not. Relentless does not have a feeder, but I am in contact with some of the Relentless people and leaders, and obviously they are helpful people and they can help me out with Warden and meteoric drops and shit. But yeah, I'm still trying to think because I have 5.7 mil, right? I could go and buy like the level 100 bow as well as the whole armor kit, because then I also look kind of drippy, but I still think that obviously Frozen is going to be better, which probably does not come as a surprise, but yeah, I'll see what I do regarding that. But for now, as you guys can see, I'm just killing the gladiator, I'm doing my daily stuff, bounties, etc. So I'll be back in a little bit when it gets a little bit more interesting. Now, obviously, something that I have forgotten to do is the all the different ability in terms of warding and reflex and vigor, etc., which do unlock at level 30. I have forgotten to do them on this tomb specifically, so let's actually do that right now. Obviously, 3 of them are in Lears, and 1 of them is here in Shalemont. So let me quickly just get these wards or these abilities going so that I can start leveling them straight away. But yeah, anyway, you saw me farm a little bit of the beers in Fingals, which typically drop rings, obviously, and I got this greater longshot ring from one of those bears. I think I got this shatter and a double attack ring as well. Not that I think those are gonna get sold for any reasonable amount of gold, but this is kind of like what I have to do to get anything useful. Like if I get a royal longshot ring or sharpened weapons, whatever it may be, that's useful for me instantly. And there isn't really much going on in the auction house for me to buy or anything. Speaking of gear, I think I might actually put a bit of gold towards just buying the level 100 Otherworld gear loadout, pretty much, along with obviously the level 100 bow, and then waiting until either a frozen bow or the wormbone bow at 140, because I'm gonna need to upgrade my gear before I can do the Razor Claw quest. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get fucking destroyed trying to do the Razor Claw. So from level 107 to 134, I am doing the Razor Claw quest, which means I will have to obviously be able to survive killing the Razor Claw,
which is a bit questionable right now. But anyways, let's quickly just get this last stone. I think you're looking for the stones, right? Star stone, pretty much. And then that idol for the other quest in a bit. And then we can also go and check out the auction house. So let me turn in this quest and then we'll check out the auction house. So yeah, there isn't really much to see in here. Nothing much at all. If I was a sword warrior, I mean, even that is overpriced in my opinion. But there is this precision band for a mill. I don't think it's worth a mill on this server. I think it's worth like 500k. Just basing that off of other servers that I play on, where the prices are around there. Apart from Iran, really. Iran is the only server that I play on where a rare invocation band is literally 4 or 5 mil. And a majestic one, I don't even know, but obviously probably 8 mil or something, at least last time I checked. Whereas on Tyrannus and Rhiannon, etc., you get those bands like 1 mil each pretty much. I think I got like 10 different bands for Fire Mage and for a Ranger on Rhiannon, and I paid fucking less than a mil each for all of those, and those are some good fucking bands as well. Majestic, Invocation Band, etc. All that stuff is just, at least relative to Iran, so much cheaper. And I don't necessarily even think that is because Iran is more active. I think it's just like on Iran, you either get those drops or like any BT drop or any game drop for that matter from being in Dawn, because no other clan really kills endgame, right? So if you're gonna get your hands on any of that useful stuff, you either have to play in Dawn and get it through the clan, or you have to buy it from someone from Dawn who is selling it, which is not allowed, obviously. So that person in return is getting kicked for selling out, basically. And those are the kind of deals you have to make in order to get your hands on these things on Iran. So yeah, I think that shoots up the price a lot because you have a lot of non-Dawn players that are active and they will pay essentially ridiculous amount of gold for gear that literally cost 500k on like any other server. But then on Iran, and I guess the same goes for Epona, but Epona, you can argue that it's a activity case scenario. But on Iran, I want to say that Tyrannus is honestly more active than Iran. I know that someone did the math and there is more endgame tunes on Iran that are active in the last 30 days. But I think there's, like, I know 25 people in my clan on Iran that all have 3, 4, 5 endgame tunes. And I think you're more likely to have like a shit ton of endgame tunes and alt accounts on Iran compared to other servers. Yes, because you know that Iran is obviously a well-functioning server and you have no issues with killing any bosses and activity and all that kind of stuff. So essentially, like, if you're gonna make a new tune and you play on Iran, you're probably gonna stay on Iran, right? But if you play on a dead server like Nuada, you might move servers, yes, to, well, fucking leave the dead server behind, right? So in that sense, I want to say that Tyrannus is more active because it is realistically more active. Um, I want to say that after playing on Tyrannus for about 3 months, there is way more people in castle all the time. There's way more stuff happening. That's not to say that one server is better than the other or this and that, but I don't think you can just look blindly at like activity calculation thing made on the basis of nothing really. I guess DECA has the numbers themselves, or honestly, they probably don't. They don't really know what they're doing, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna argue that case. It is what it is. I think Tyrannus is active. I think. I don't even know what I'm talking about Tyrannus at this point. I'm on Gwyd, and Gwyd is not really active. I mean, they kill all endgame, sure, but this is definitely one of those servers that logs for endgame, and then you don't see anyone else for the next couple of hours, um, which is cool. Kind of like Rhiannon as well, I guess. I haven't played too much on Rhiannon, but it seems to be that way. And in that sense, Tyrannus is probably the most active server just all around, even including Iran, because it actually has people in every area very often. Maybe not Stonevale, because who the fuck is chilling in Stonevale except for these two guys? But yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk on any server specifics and stuff. It is what it is. I don't necessarily care an awful lot. It's not really like I move to a server that I want to play on if I feel like one server is fucking ass. And obviously, picking Iran as your first server is a safe bet. I would say the same for Tyrannus. But like if you started on a server that is not so active, yes, just change servers really. Like if you lose 5 million gold, that's nothing compared to just the frustration of playing on a server that, yes, it's just fucking dead. But yeah, so that is the abilities done, or in just a second. And speaking on the server topic, I have spoken a bit about server merges in a few different videos actually. And I'm not going to get too much into detail regarding that because I don't think it makes any sense at all to have a vote on what servers to merge and so on, and then just merge those servers a year later. Because it's been, what, 4 or 5 months since that server poll came out, and obviously nothing has happened. So, anyway, that's DECA's issue, amongst many others. So, we got Warding, Fortitude, Reflex, Willpower from these ability quest, which is obviously recommended. And you should, of course, get these abilities done as fast as you can. Now, to progress further in this Let's Play, I need to get through these 5 4-star mobs, which I cannot solo at all. And I don't know anyone on this server to ask for help. So I'm just kind of existing at this point on this server, hoping for better days. But I guess I'll try and hit level 100 and get my hands on a Otherworld kit, and I will include that in the next episode of Road to Endgame. Episode 8 is this, so episode 9, which will be uploaded tomorrow if you're watching this video today when it gets uploaded. Because as I mentioned, it's gonna be daily uploads for a full week actually in this series. But for now, that's all I have. I do want to obviously say thanks for all of the support in the past few weeks, but also regarding servers, let me know if I should make some form of like server comparison video, and like, because I am endgame on I'm trying to think. I'm Endgame on 2 servers. 2.5, you could say. But yeah, I play on 5 different servers, and I would say I'm fairly like in tune with at least 4 of them. So if you want me to make a server comparison video or like server walkthrough, kind of explaining the different servers and systems and stuff, let me know in the comment section, and I will make a video on that. If not, then I won't. Simple math, right? But instead, it's gonna be daily uploads for the next 7 days, obviously. This being the 6th day, so only 5 more days actually. But yeah, obviously after this daily upload period for a week, it's gonna go back to just once a week, and those videos or those episodes will be a bit more packed with content and all kind of shit. Whereas this is just nothing really, nothing exciting at all, except me talking. That's very exciting. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.